Kofi, people have asked the question, yes, deadline has been pushed to 7th February, but the statement now categorical from the Finance Ministry is that individual bondholders are free not to participate. However, old bonds may have limited tradability. So if you are free not to participate, why go about worrying and asking to be exempted specifically?
Well, Newsfile time is so short, so let me make the points first. I will explain if I can later on. Samson, some of those words, some of those statements don't make sense. They make no sense whatsoever. And I think it is worrying because the first thing you want from managers of an economy is credibility. And the point has to be made that the managers of this process have zero credibility. They have changed the date 5 times. It's the same thinking that brought us into this problem. And Samson, at least you know at Imani, we have done the work. We have looked across the world, looked at the best practice, studied places where these things happen, how they went through it. All the main people speaking on this thing are fellows of Imani, and we have been working at this. I can tell you a few of the ingredients that lead to a solution in these kinds of problems. One, these problems happen over time. They don't happen suddenly. And when they happen, a solution requires time. So in all the cases where these things have been solved, you had a situation where you have a credible team, number one, and then they give themselves time, and what they use the time to do is to consult with the key persons involved, and then they're the people who are managing, make sure that they come to the table with clear austerity. They themselves start with the sacrificing, they make it clear before they ask other people to do the sacrifice. And that is how they buy goodwill. Now, with that consultation, sincere, respectful consultation over time, and that austerity, you fashion a plan, and then you execute the plan over time. We have a situation where these people have been arrogant, caused us the problem. They remain arrogant, they are not consulting, they are not giving it time. A problem that took them so many years to create, they pretend that, oh, they can just snap their fingers and put out a plan, and then immediately the problem will be solved. They've put out 5 different deadlines, and we still don't have anywhere to go. This present situation where you have the statement that the banks are going to sign up, etc., there is no guarantee that even if all of them sign up, we'll reach the 80%. And if you solve that problem alone, it is like solving one puzzle out of 100. So honestly, it worries me that we've all left it to these same people who caused the problem to continue to, mess up the way they've messed up so far. And Senor Kosi is right. The existing bonds are the bonds with the strongest legal back. They are valid. They are the bonds with the best chances of tradability. All these new bonds are based on nothing. They haven't told us the basis upon which they are issuing these bonds and the sources of funding upon which they will pay what they have promised coming, when these things mature. So look, there's a lot to say about this, but the bottom line is this. Our managers, the people who are running this thing, should find a new set of faces who have better credibility and who are trusted to lead this process, because they are walking all of us into a ditch.
Walking all of us into a ditch. The president disagrees with you that the man at the helm is the best to continue to finish this, at least before, if anything will happen to him, will happen. He will not listen to even his own party people who say, change the driver. Now,